Hey guys, so welcome back to my pregnancy vlog for week 8. I can't believe we're at 8 weeks already. So last time we chatted I was freaking out about the fact that my morning sickness had just disappeared and I had my scan the next day. Honestly, I felt sick. The next day when I woke up I just felt horrendously sick, like nervous. And we got to the scan, and because my scan was at 10:30, so that all morning, like that was enough hours of the day for me to freak out. So we got to the scan and the lady was like, well, you can breathe a sigh of relief now, there is a beautiful heartbeat. We have got a picture I can show you. So this is baby Orange, number 3. We actually need a name because you know how like Roman was Waffle, and then we had Pancake, and then we had Lucky. So Mila Rose was Lucky, Roman was Waffle, and Pancake, obviously we lost that pregnancy. So this baby, because it's a natural conception baby, didn't really have a name because we didn't see what the embryo looked like. So if you want to put in the comments below some ideas for a name for this little baby while it's in the womb, that would be awesome because I ain't got nothing. I'm not really full of ideas around this pregnancy. And just to compare to, that was 2 weeks ago. There's only 2 weeks difference between these two pictures. How crazy is that? This one you can't even see a baby. You can see a tiny little smidge of a yolk sac, and this one you can see a baby. 2 weeks. That's all it took. So yeah, give us some name ideas for this little baby. Womb names. You guys gave me heaps and heaps of actual names for the baby in my last vlog, so that was cool. Thank you so much for your ideas. Feel free to just keep plotting them in. If you want to comment with names every week, that's fine until we find the perfect one. Okay, so about a week after, I'm just going to get straight into symptoms, about a week after my morning sickness stopped completely, it came back, and it came back with a vengeance. So I tried I've got these acupressure seasickness band things, and the first time I put them on I was like, maybe they're working, but I don't know if it was a mind thing because then they never worked after that at all. So I'm not wearing them anymore because they did nothing. So I have found something that has actually worked. Chewing gum. So I've never been a chewing gum person. Like, you know, you would just have chuddy, but in New Zealand at high school it was called chuddy. So we had some chuddy, and it was actually, you weren't allowed at school, but everyone chewed it anyway. But I never did because I was always like, there's no way for me to put this afterwards, and it made me feel really like dry, like my mouth felt really dry. I was never a big fan of chuddy at all. So I just was talking to a friend and I said, you know, like only a few minutes after a meal I already feel like my stomach's empty, and that's when my nausea comes back. And she said, why don't you try having chewing gum? And I thought, well, I could try that. I thought it would make it worse because my body would be prepared, like thinking there was food coming, but then no food would ever reach my stomach. So I thought it would make me feel worse, but it doesn't. It works. Chewing gum of all things. So if you've tried everything and it's not working for your nausea, try chewing gum. Another thing that I've been having is Powerade, and I'm getting the 0 one so I don't like completely fill myself full of sugar because I'm already having, I should probably try and find the sugar-free versions of chewing gum, but never mind. And so I've been having Powerade, and it's really been helping me because I've literally spent the last week on the couch just, I haven't been able to cook tea, I haven't been able to do housework, I haven't been able to do anything really, and it's been really exhausting. I've just felt so utterly tired, it's unbelievable. So it's been a rough few weeks really with the whole morning sickness scene, and you know, just being so lethargic. And I don't want to complain about it too much because I know there are people out there who would give anything to have morning sickness, because then that means that they're pregnant. And I also know that there's a handful of you out there that are like, oh, you're so ungrateful. I'm not being ungrateful, I'm just telling you how it is, because people are watching these pregnancy vlogs wondering what my symptoms are each week, you know, week to week. Well, guess what? This week I had bad morning sickness and it sucked. I'm not gonna lie, it sucked. So other symptoms, I actually forgot to put in my last vlog that I had a teenage breakout. Not in week 8, it was actually in week 7, so I missed it out last vlog. But I had a bit of a breakout going on. You probably could see in the video I had a few spots going on. They're all cleared up now, thank goodness, so that was fun. And a new symptom I have this week is that I just need to pee all the time. Probably because I have severely increased my fluid intake, so I have increased it a lot. So there's that, and of course my uterus is getting bigger and the baby's getting bigger and more blood flow, and there's so much more weight everywhere. So I am needing to go to the toilet a lot more. And the thing I'll add to, which you'll see at the end of this video, is that this week I had the pop. It happened very early on in my first 2 pregnancies. This week, this pregnancy it's taken a little bit longer, but I got the pop, and I'm talking about my belly. My belly has gotten very round. So, of course, it's not really baby. It is pregnancy related. I found out at the baby show last year actually that I had that diastatic recti something, whatever it is. Basically, in my first 2 pregnancies, my stomach muscles separated and they haven't closed again. So there's like a gap. So I'm not surprised that my stomach has bounced out this much, because basically there's nothing holding it in, because my stomach muscles are just so open. And I guess it's a bit of bloat and a little bit of uterus and a little bit of bloat and a little bit of the fact that my stomach is not holding itself together. So you will see when I do the belly shot how big I've got it just in 1 week. So if you happen to live in the Auckland area, you might be able to come and say hi if you like. I know a few people over the years have said that they want to come and do a bit of a meetup, but I've never really done it, only because like I'm not a big YouTuber, so I've never really done the whole meetup thing. But I have had a couple of you ask, and so if you are in Auckland, let me know, and maybe we could do a bit of a meetup at the baby show, because that's where we're going to be, so that's pretty cool. I can't wait to just look at all this baby stuff and be like, oh my gosh, we're having a baby, whereas all the other times I've gone, I had like toddlers, and so I've just kind of looked at the toddler stuff, but this time I can look at all the little baby stuff, and I'm so excited. So that's going to be really fun, and it's going to be a good trip for me and Martin too, because it'll be just us. The kids aren't coming with us, they're going to be getting babysat by their grandparents, and we're going to have a long car ride to Auckland, because we live on the opposite side of the island. So we're going to have many hours together travelling up, and then just spending the weekend together, and then spending all those hours travelling down. I did look at flights, and it was going to cost us a few $100s, and I was like, I'm not going to pay a few $100s to go on a plane when I can just spend many hours with my husband in the car and just chat and talk to each other and just have time alone. It would be just so exciting and nice. It's kind of just, you realise when you've had kids for a while that, you know, just any time with your husband alone is like really precious. So I can't wait to just have that weekend with him. Okay, and the last thing before the belly shot is I did send the picture of baby orange number 3 to the gender experts, which I will link below, and they have predicted from this picture, they say that they're looking at this side as like the placenta growth or something. Anyway, they're predicting that baby orange is a girl, so that'll be interesting to see if they're right. I also sent them Mila Rose's and Roman's early scans as well, and they did their predictions on that, and they were correct for both of them, for both Mila Rose and Roman. So they're predicting that this baby is a girl, so we shall see. I'm going to be sending them the 12-week scan as well, so they're going to do the nub theory. So this is called the Ramzi theory, I think it's called, and that's detecting if it's a boy or girl by placenta location. So if you want to give that a go, it does cost, it's $6 American, I think. It might be on sale at the moment, but I'll link the gender experts below. They're also on Facebook, and you can submit your scans and get them to have a look and try out this theory. So it is only a theory. Some people said that they were wrong for them. Intelligent is wrong for some people too, and yet it's been correct both times for me. So I don't know, I have the worst whacked hormones in the world, like, and yet these things that are not meant to work for me, work for me. So I don't know, I really want to do the Intelligenta, but man, it's gone up in price since I did it with Roman and Mila Rose. So I don't know, maybe I could try contacting them and be like, I'll do a review for you if you send it to me for free. I don't know, because it's really expensive now. So thank you to the gender experts for having a look at that scan for me and giving me your prediction, and I'll be getting in touch with them again with our 12-week scan, which is not that far away, oh my gosh. Alright, so let's get on with the belly shot, and I'm just gonna put it out there. It's kind of popped out and it's a little bit embarrassing, but there's nothing I can do about it. Alright guys, so here is the belly for, I'm actually 8 weeks and 4 days. So here's the belly for 8 weeks and 4 days pregnant. Obviously there's like no baby in here. It's just so bizarre. Like my baby is like down here in my uterus, like all the way down here still. And yet I've got all this. It's just, it's really weird, but oh well, whatever, I've got to own it. So here's the belly shot at 8 weeks and 4 days pregnant. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I have a few more baby buys and stuff to share with you guys soon. It's been a whirlwind, really. The past 6-7 weeks have been an absolute whirlwind. It still doesn't feel real. I still don't feel like I'm pregnant, and maybe once I go to the baby show and buy some stuff for the baby, or once we go to the 12-week scan and see it like moving around and its facial features and stuff, that might maybe then it will really hit me that it's real. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment if you want to, and subscribe if you want to follow the rest of our journey with baby number 3. And I hope to see you in my next vlog. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye.